This is Suzanne for Rainbow Loom. Today I will be showing you how to make the Rainbow Loom charm. This is an advanced level design. To make this charm you will need 7 A colored bands, 7 B colored bands, and 6 C colored bands. It's a good idea to have these supplies ready before you begin, so pause the video here until you're ready to follow along. Now, let's get started. Turn the loom so that the red arrow is pointing away from you. Each step must be followed closely for this charm to loop correctly. We'll start by placing 6 A colored bands on the loom. We'll start from the center pin. Band 1A will be placed from the center pin out to the left. Band 2A will go up the side, and band 3A back to the center. Next, we'll start from the center pin again. This is important. Band 4A will be placed from the center pin out to the right. Band 5A will go up this right side, and band 6A will pull back into the middle. Notice that you formed a hexagon. Next, we'll place our B bands. We'll start from the center pin. We'll place our first B band from the center pin to the 2 o'clock position. You pull out like that. Then we'll follow around the hexagon in a clockwise direction. So our next band will be from the center pin out to this one. And our next one will go from center pin to the outside, and band 4 B will be placed there, 5B, and 6B. Next we'll place our C bands around the hexagon. But first let's push these down just a bit. Just as we did for the A bands, we'll start from the center pin and we'll place band 1C from the center pin out to the left. Band 2C will go up the left side. Band 3C to the center. And then just as before, we go back to the middle pin and we'll place band 4C. 5C will be going up the right side, and 6C to the center. Now at the middle of this, we'll place a cap band. We'll use our B colored band, place 2 fingers in each side, twist it to a figure 8, turn it back upon itself, and place it over that center pin. Now we're ready to start looping the bands. Turn your loom around so that the red arrow is pointing toward you. First we'll loop our inside B bands. Band 1B extends between these 2 pins. You pull back the cap band, reach in and grab that first band, hold your cap band down, and pull it out. We'll be going counterclockwise around this hexagon, so this is the next band that you'll be looping. You reach in, grab that band, and pull it out to the side. You know you've grabbed the right band when you loop it and it forms that teardrop shape. Band 3B will be between these pins. You reach in, grab that top band, and pull it out. Band 4B, band 5B, and band 6B. Notice how this looks. Next, we'll loop the outside of the balloon. we'll be looping our A-colored bands. We'll start from this pin to this one, and that will be 1A. There are 2 A-colored bands on this pin, so you need to make sure you're grabbing the top A-colored band. Pull back all bands above that, which are your B and C bands. Grab that top A band and pull it out to the side. Notice how it formed that teardrop shape? You know you've grabbed the right band. The next step will be looping 2A. That's the bottom band. You pull all bands above that back, reach in and grab it, and pull it forward. We'll loop 3A. Pull all bands above the A band back, slide it up through the channel, and loop to this end pin. Now we go back to the beginning. Band 4A will be looped from this pin to the outside. Pull all bands above that A band back, slide in, grab it, and pull it out to the right. Band 5A. You keep pulling all the bands above the band you're trying to reach back, grab it, and pull it forward. And we'll loop band 6A. Pull that up and loop it to the center. Before you finish your charm, you'll need to pull back 2 bands. These are the C bands. You'll grab that one and pull it back behind the center pin. You'll grab this C band and pull it back behind that center pin. Now you're ready to finish your charm. You stick your hook down through the channel of that last pin and tilt your hook out to the side. You need to make sure all those bands are wrapped around that hook. Grab your A-colored band and place it on the end of the hook. Put some tension on that, slide your hook back through that open channel, and place bands up on your hook up to the thickest part. Now you'll want to slip knot these, so what you do is you pull one band over the other, grab this first band, and pull it tight. And there you've slip knotted that band, and you can pull your charm off the loom with your fingers. Lift it up, off the loom, and then with some minor adjustments you pull these bands out, and you have your rainbow bloom charm. Here I have some examples of the rainbow bloom charm. These 2 were made following the directions we just showed you, and these 2 were made with double bands when the C bands were placed, so it creates a fuller flower effect for the charm.